Hey guys, it's rune back here with another what if video. This time it's what if rune Uchiha was in Naruto Part 2 2.0. So, last time we left off with Naruto graduating due to Rune Uchiha sending Naruto Saruno to teach Naruto some jutsu. Now, right now, we'll be focusing on Naruto, as in the past 2 years, what would have happened is that Rune Uchiha, otherwise known as me, well, not me, but my YouTube channel character, would be practicing his Susanoo and beginning to perfect his Susanoo to a even greater state than the perfected version of Susanoo. As everyone who had unlocked the perfected Susanoo didn't train it that much before dying. Like Madara, yes, he semi-trained it, but Sasuke, he used it and was able to use perfect Susanoo right away. So according to what I found, since Inja was die! Right after awakening his Susanoo, he unlocked the perfected one. And Madara was as he nearly unlocked the perfected one, and Sasuke, without even 1 month of training, unlocked the perfected one of it. Even though he did need some of the 6 paths power. So let's say Naruto, after passing, would go and just go eat some ramen at Ichiraku. Shikamaru and Choji would invite Naruto to go to his house along with Shikamaru to eat some barbecue, and Naruto would be like, "Thanks, Choji," Naruto says. And you might be wondering, hey, but wouldn't they hate Naruto? Choza? Well, Choza isn't a dumb civilian. Actually, I'm thinking of making a what if about what if the civilians have IQ over 50, because it's actually super easy to tell. Come on. And it's like a ceiling scroll and a shuriken. The shuriken is dangerous, but the ceiling scroll isn't. Seriously? The villagers were that dumb. As then, it would be Naruto going to Choji's house and eating barbecue. Meanwhile, Mizuki would go to Orochimaru's hideout and would be able to give Orochimaru the scroll of sealing. Though what was happening is that the Anbu were able to track that Mizuki was heading for the Sound Village, which might have given them more knowledge about the attack, or the sound attack. Though Orochimaru would be more powerful, they would be prepared. So, Naruto would be going to the exams after that along with the teams this time. I decided to change it up a little. Instead of having a balanced team, the first Hokage thought to change it up a little and make it so that they were gonna get a higher level assault team, because the Byakugan and Sharingan are both dojutsu, and the Byakugan has a lot of potential, and when Sasuke unlocks his Sharingan, Kakashi could train him, along with Naruto having the 9 tails, so Kakashi can help Naruto control it, along with Naruto being able to assist with his many jutsu, along with Sasuke being a Uchiha and Naruto having wind style. And the third Hokage thought that if Naruto and Sasuke can have good teamwork, they can use more powerful flames by combining wind and fire. So, the teams are right now, Iruka then says Team 8, Or Team 7, Hinata Hyuga, Sasuke Uchiha, Naruto Uzumaki. As Naruto's like, at least Hinata doesn't bully me, but why do I have to be with Sasuke? And Hinata nearly faints and says, Naruto? Hinata thinks or mumbles, and Sasuke says, As Iruka then says, Team 8, Kiba Inuzuka, Sakura Haruno, Shino Aberame. As then Iruka then says, Team 10, Ino Yamanaka, Choji Akamichi, and Shikamaru Nara. As Sakura and Ino both think, dang it, why don't we get to be with Sasuke? As then Shikamaru thinks, what a drag. At least I get to be with Choji. And then Asuma comes in and says, Team 10. As then Shikamaru, Ino, and Choji go to Asuma and leave the room. Next, Kurenai comes in and says, Team 8, Kiba Inuzuka, Sakura Haruno, and Shino Aberame. As then Shino, Sakura, and Kiba go to Kurenai. As then they start waiting and Naruto gets impatient and says, 1 hour later, Naruto begins to really get impatient and asks Sasuke and Hinata if they want some ramen. As then Sasuke says, dope, you really think we can go get ramen? I know you had that special clone jutsu, but the sensei will come soon. As then Naruto says, pretty sure not. Remember Iruka sensei said that our sensei was Kakashi Hatake? I heard he was famous for being the latest ninja ever, with lame excuses. As I'd say that was Kakashi's nickname in the Hidden Leaf. As Sasuke says, really? As then Naruto says, yeah. By the way, wanna train a little if he doesn't come soon? 'Cause pretty sure Kakashi also has a Sharingan. That's also what I heard. So if we're gonna do another mission of him testing our skills, we need to know how to face his Sharingan. As once I saw him and one of his eyes was covered, which is probably the eye that had his Sharingan. As Sasuke thinks, oh really, interesting. As then Naruto went to, sent a couple, a shadow clone to go get ramen, and Naruto finishes getting 3 bowls of Ichiraku ramen. Also, Hinata says, yeah, sure, Naruto, which I'm not gonna attempt the Hinata voice again. So, they all begin to eat the ramen, and an hour later, after Naruto got the ramen, Kakashi still didn't arrive, and Naruto says, let's get a prank on him. As then Sasuke says, do whatever you want, though. As Hinata says, but Naruto, that's not nice. Which that's my failed attempt at the Hinata voice. As then Naruto says, don't worry about it, Hinata. As then Naruto says, so the prank will be, I'll put a shadow clone above the door, and I'll have a kunai in the shadow clone's hands, and if he doesn't dodge it, that kind of means he might just be caught off guard reading the book I saw him read when he was fighting this green jacket dude person with very large eyebrows, Naruto says. As an hour later, Kakashi arrives as Naruto's shadow clone jumped on Kakashi, who barely dodges and counterattacks as Kakashi says, "This time there's a feisty crowd." As then Kakashi says, "Meet me on the rooftop." As they begin their introductions, this time Naruto says, "My hobbies are training, eating ramen, especially Ichiraku's, and becoming Hokage. That's my dream in my ninja way." As Kakashi or Sakura and Sasuke says the same thing, and Naruto thinks, does he mean Itachi? As Naruto did semi-witness Itachi killing or so-called killing me, though in reality I was able to escape alive, which that was when Naruto first met Kurama, which Naruto can also use Kurama's chakra, cause Rune would have talked to Kurama after awakening the third Tomoe, and would talk to Kurama. So, Naruto would be able to use the two-tailed cloak if necessary. Along with using the Rasengan due to the tail beast bomb he's been trying to use, he can use the Rasengan. Cause Naruto was kind of curious about what if he used normal chakra instead of tail beast chakra for the Rasengan. So the battle test would begin the next day, which Naruto ate some ramen, and Hinata would go back along with Naruto and Sasuke, as Naruto would send two shadow clones to go after Kakashi, which Kakashi dodges, as then Naruto kept on sending shadow clones, and then there was an opening for Sasuke to swoop in, and Sasuke says, "Kara, Yukuno no Jutsu!" As then the fireball came out of Sasuke and shot at Kakashi, who was barely able to dodge, just in time for Sasuke to say, "Lion's Barrage!" As Sasuke did train harder due to Naruto being more powerful than in the normal timeline. So, what would happen now is that Kakashi would say, "You're pretty good, but not good enough," as he would knock Sasuke away, as Sasuke says, "I won't let you. He's not even using his full strength." As Sasuke reawakens his Sharingan and says, "Damn you," as Sasuke uses his Sharingan, as Naruto goes to Hinata and says, "Hinata, you go for an opening to use your Juken to attack Kakashi from behind, and I'll go help Sasuke." And Sasuke and Naruto use their taijutsu skills to barrage Kakashi. As then Kakashi says, "You're good, but not good enough." As Naruto says, "Gale Palm!" and Sasuke says, "Flaming Fist!" As Naruto's Gale Palm was able to use some of the wind to blow Kakashi towards Sasuke, for Sasuke to use his Fire Fist. As Naruto then says, "Great breakthrough!" as Kakashi gets blown into the air, as Naruto creates shadow clones to barrage Kakashi, which Kakashi lifts up his headband and then says, "Water style, water dragon," which destroys all the shadow clones. As Naruto says to Sasuke, "Sasuke, we have to use a combo attack. Wind enhances fire. So put all of your chakra into a fire attack, and I'll put most of my chakra into a wind chakra attack, or as much as I can." We'll try to balance it out by me transferring some of my chakra to you. As Sasuke gets transferred more chakra than he ever had before, as Sasuke says, "Thanks, Naruto." As Sasuke says, "Ultimate Fire Dragon!" And Naruto says, "Wind Style! Ultimate Great Vacuum Breakthrough!" As then the Fire Dragon turned to a swirling mix of blue flames or white flames, as that was how much it was burning, as it charged towards Kakashi, which says, "Water Style, Water Dragon." As the attacks clashed, and meanwhile, as Kakashi needed to continue pumping chakra into the Water Dragon to match that Fire and Wind Dragon, Hinata goes behind Kakashi and says, "Jukin, 8 trigrams, 2 palms, 4 palms, 8 palms, 16 palms, 64 palms." As Kakashi knocked Hinata away before it finished, but that was able to get the Fire Dragon to hit Kakashi. As Kakashi says, or Naruto gets the bells and says, "Wind Style, Wind Cutter." As Naruto cuts all of the bells into thirds, as gave 2 of the thirds to Hinata, 2 of the thirds to Sasuke, and 2 of the thirds to him, as Kakashi passed them for using teamwork. And now we skip to me. Rune has been trying to go to space to find out if there's any danger to the mist. And so far what Rune has found is that there's been a colony in the moon, and right now Rune Uchiha is gonna be going to the moon and fight Toneri, who has just unlocked the Tensagon. As I would go there, I would be able to swiftly take out a bunch of the ninja or members of the Hyuga Utsutsuki clan, as I was able to slice them apart due to them not being very powerful. As then I would encounter Toneri and I would say, "So you're their leader," as Toneri says, "Correct." And then Toneri asks, "What are you doing here?" As then I say, "To stop you from invading Earth. You're the one who might pose the most threat due to you being the closest." As I summon my blade and say, "It's over. This is the Raijin, the blade of the second Hokage. And with it, due to my high infinity for lightning and fire, its powers responding to mine." As then me and Toneri would clash in a taijutsu and kenjutsu battle, where Toneri is able to dodge most of my sword slices till I activated my third Tomoe and begin to slice or cut up Toneri pretty bad, also getting some slices on myself. As Toneri says, "I suppose it is time to get serious," as he activates his Tensagon and begins to pound me to the ground. As right before Toneri lands a Jukin that would have cancelled 32 of my chakra points, I activated my internal Mangekyo and says, "Susanoo!" As then the armored Susanoo came out right away, as it was able to block the attack. As then I powered up and yelled, "Ha! Ha!" As then I activated the perfected Susanoo with 2 mini Grim Reaper, staffs or hose or something. I forgot what it was called again. So I also prepared the chains, and then I began to fight Toneri to a standstill. As then I minimized my Susanoo with my Susanoo is different. and I was able to minimize it to decrease the amount of attacks and increase my power. As the Susanoo armor surrounded me, as I was fighting the chakra mode version of Toneri, as Toneri was able to activate his 6-path swords to prepare a large beam attack which knocked me to the ground. As then I began to power up and yelled, as Toneri said in the middle of this, incredible, the power's rising. It's up by 50%. I'll have to end this now. As Toneri begins to put all of his chakra into one attack, as I began to scream more and more. As the scythes, which I just remembered, began to fuse, as then I said, chain the scythe! Whirlwind Susanoo! As then the whole moon began to get cut in half and cut up as Toneri used his most powerful tailed beast bomb-like attack that was surrounded by the 6-path swords. As then Toneri says, I will not let you win. As the condensed power of the Susanoo was able to cut it up, which destroyed a portion of the moon. As then after I won and was able to kill Toneri. As then I used Earth Style to connect the moon along with Wind Style to blow it together. I began to run out of air, so I was about to return. As then a portal opened and out of it came a Utsutsuki with a red scythe or fishing rod, as it was Urashiki. As Urashiki says, oh, the power you used was quite interesting. I suppose I'll take it for myself. As then Toneri used his fishing rod and was able to take the Sharingan powers from me, or the Mangekyo powers, though the Genjutsu Breaker is still active due to me always having it. As Toneri shoots a beam of blue flames towards me, which knocked me back and down to earth. As right before I landed, in my mindscape, someone appeared. It was Hamura, as Hamura says, you did well taking care of one of the threats to Earth. The planet may not have true peace, though he probably would have attacked it soon. The place my brother worked so hard to make, so I thank you for that. You may have lost your powers, though you would have died. So I shall lend you my power instead. Hopefully you're able to take care of that threat. As then, I gained the powers of Hamura, and then I land peacefully, and then I awakened the Tensagon. As then I power up to the Tensagon chakra mode and charge towards the moon. Seeing Urashiki, then I say, you aren't gonna win, Urashiki. It's over. As then I will unlock the free Tomoe Tensagon. It basically has the power of the free Tomoe Sharingan, but with the Tensagon. As then me and Urashiki begin to fight, which I'm also fully recovered and I'm still getting used to the power. And Kinoshiki and Momoshiki are like a couple dozen planets away, so they aren't arriving anytime soon. And this will be the end of this part. Will Rune Uchiha be able to defeat Urashiki and get his Uchiha pride back and become the Uchiha again, or will he stay as the new Utsutsuki? Or may Urashiki defeat him and kill Rune Uchiha? Will the fourth Mizukage be able to arrive on the scene and use the Three Tails power to blast Urashiki to oblivion? will Techi the ramen man come there and unlock the ninth gate of ramen? Find out next time on What If Rune Uchiha Was in Naruto. The like goal will be 7 likes, and if you want it tomorrow, 8 likes within 24 hours. Otherwise, let's roll on with the intro or outro. Blah blah. So, peace